Hi there, Celeste from Flying Otter Marketing, here to talk to you in this tutorial about how to upload and link to a document. So let's say, for instance, you have created an agenda that you would like people to be able to download and print before your meeting. So I have placed on the test page here in the editing window, you see words and also a graphic image. So I'm going to show you how to link to both words and an image. But to back up for just a moment, of course, you first, in addition to having this on your page ready to go, you also need to have your document already created. And just as an aside here, when you create documents, PDF is your best format, better than Word or Excel or any of those, because if you upload one of those documents to the server, you're expecting that your site visitor has the same version of software that you have. So if you upload a PDF, that means portable data format, that makes it a universal platform and anybody can open that with the free Adobe Reader, Acrobat Reader. So be sure to save your documents as PDFs, and also be sure that you save your documents with no spaces in the file names. I know we've already talked about this in the tutorial where we uploaded images and you want to remove those spaces. Same holds true here. Web servers do not like spaces in your file names. So remove those, replace them with either a dash or an underbar, or just jam the words together. But be sure you remove those spaces. So let's move forward. First off, I'm going to demonstrate for you how to make words that which your visitors will click on. So we're just going to use the words click here, and we're going to select the link tool up here in your toolbar. And once you choose that, you've got this option here, the default tab that opens. Here's the link info tab, and you could certainly type in an absolute address or URL, but much easier than that. Here's, we're just going to upload the document and link to it at the same time. So from the upload dialog box, you'll click that. It'll open your Windows Explorer and give you a chance to select a document. I've already got it open to the folder where I have this test agenda, and as you may have noticed, I had removed the spaces from that file name and replaced it with an underbar. We're now going to just send it to the server. Okay, that's headed up there. One more thing I want to point out though before we move on to actually uploading it and creating the link to it is this target tab right here. If you'll select that, you'll see the options in the drop down, several different options, and what I want to encourage you to do with documents that are other than your website is to have them open in a new window. If you see that about halfway down in the list, what happens there is once they're on your website, if they click that link, it opens your PDF in a separate window, and they can then print it or save it, whatever they need to do. But think about your own habits online. And typically when you open something or you've clicked a link and landed on something that looks other than the website, if you change your mind and it looks completely different, your inclination is to close it. If someone happens to do that, they will have closed out the browser session where your website appears. So you always want to open that in a new window. Not for links within your site, only for things that look different than your site and people feel as though they've been sent to somewhere other than. So access that tool right there on the target tab to open it in a new window. Click OK and click Publish Page, because of course you always want to publish your changes or they're not saved. So it says now the page was saved. I'm going to go up here. As you can see, I've got that page loaded. I'm going to refresh it or reload the page, and as you can see here, there's my link that says click to download agenda, and there it is. There's my test agenda, and as you can see, it opened in a new page. So I'm just going to close that, and I'm going to go back to the editing window, go back and find our test page here. Alright, you actually are going to follow the very same process if you're linking to an image. Of course, in this case, I've just got our logo up there, but you might have a thumbnail of the document, or perhaps a graphic of an invitation to a meeting, or whatever it might be. But you can make any image clickable just the same once you select that link. select the image, click the link tool. You're going to go through the very same process of uploading, choosing the document. I'm going to close that out now. Sending it to the server, selecting it to open in a new window, and clicking OK. So, very same process. If, let's say, I chose to do that and make the graphic the link, and I don't want to have it in two places, or you might want to have two different ways that people could open it. But if perhaps you wanted to remove this link, all you need to do is select in the link and use this unlink or remove link tool, and there you go. It removed the link altogether. And then you would just publish your changes. So you're all set. You can upload and link to your documents, whether they are agendas or flyers, whatever else the document might be. Look forward to seeing you on the next tutorial. Thanks.